Hey guys, how's it going? Ben here and welcome back to the Road to Max Stack series. It's been a little while and I decided straight off, due to massive popular demand, to get myself a Nox Bow, which I'm quite happy about. I was a little bit nervous about spending so much money on a weapon, but so many people have been telling me over the last few days to get one, to invest, like we can make so much more money an hour with this, it's going to be a worthwhile investment, stuff like that. So I figured, you know what, let's just do it. Get that done out of the way, and then we can do things like a Raxi a lot more efficiently. Now, I didn't actually do a Raxi in this video, I didn't have time. As I'll say at the end of the video, I've got a very busy schedule at the moment. But what I did do to start off with was go to Vindicta, because this is just my favourite boss at the moment, and I don't know why. I'm just really enjoying it, and I have done for a while. I can get a decent amount of solo kills in a trip and stuff like that, or at least I think it's decent. But it gets so damn good. So anyway, about half an hour into my first trip, I get the Crest of Zaros, and I thought, okay, that's a couple mil. It turned out to be 19 mil, which we made in the first half hour of this video, which was so cool. Like, I just lost my shit when I got that. I was on Skype at the time, and I was like, holy fuck, guys, I've just made 20 mil, what the fuck? And I was losing my shit over it. I was going mad. And I was really happy because it was a really good start to the series, and especially after I just bought the Nox Bow, it was quite nice to see that we were getting some money back already to sort of cover what we spent. Between those trips that I did, Dave got himself 99 farming, so I thought I'd throw that in here and just, you know, grats to Dave. That's really good on his Iron Man. You know, I could not be bothered doing that on my Iron Man. I don't even know, I cannot be fucked with it. But look how good our fucking luck gets now. Oh my shit, I fucking flipped a lid. We got the pet, the Vindicta pet, and honestly, I could not breathe. I was losing my mind. Like, this that you've just seen is about 10 kills after we got the Crest of Zaros. And honestly, like, what the fuck? I was going mad because our luck was clearly just off the charts. And you're going to see in a minute just how many kills that actually took to get. As you're going to see, it took 138 kills to get the boss pet, which is the quickest boss pet I've got. It's also only the second boss pet I've got. Here we go. 138 Vindicta kills. It's the second boss pet I've got. The first one was a QBD one, and I got that after like 230 kills. So to get that is just so cool. So I decided, you know what, let's deploy that for a bit before then realising, you know, I can't actually come back here without it. So I'd have to go back and get it anyway. It was just, you know, but they are bringing out boss pet overrides, which is going to be really cool. So it's going to mean you're going to be seeing a lot more of Vindicta there. Yeah. Straight after that, though, we got the leg drop, and back in the day, I'd have been like, yeah, boys, we've got a mill or something, but unfortunately, they are only 100k. I would have preferred, like, the D-Bone drop, but I still think it was pretty cool that we got 3 rare drops, 2 of them incredibly rare, after, like, in the space of about 15 to 20 kills. So after that, I figured, you know what, let's test our luck at Armadyl. You know, our luck there has just been mad. Let's see if we can finally get ourselves a drop from here, because we never seem to do, and it pisses me off so much that we don't get drops here, because the drops are worth a lot if you can get them. So yeah, this is me testing my luck, and look what we got. We finally got a drop. It was only the gloves, and I was a little bit disappointed, but they are still 1.5 mil, and that means that we have actually made money off an Armadyl trip, which is rare as fuck, because normally we end up just making back the money that we spent on the instance, because all I ever get is food drops. But yeah, so we ended up getting that, and I was really happy with it. Decided to see how much we'd made off this entire trip, and here you can see is 200k, sorry, 2 mil pretty much, but I picked up about 200k in coin drops to cover the instance as well, which was really, really cool. So yeah, Armadyl is one for the future. I think I'm still going to be doing it, but I'm not going to be doing the next episode because I always include it. We've only actually had 1 drop off it so far as I can remember. But I figured, considering how lucky we'd been so far, I'd come to Barrows and see if we can just get ourselves, you know, like a direct chestplate or something to really, really get this going well. And I tell you what, I don't like Barrows anymore. I was here for about an hour and a half-ish. I wasn't doing the most efficient things. I was like watching Iron Man at the time because, you know, Marvel shit's really cool and I'm really enjoying it. I'm watching all from the beginning and shit. But yeah, these are the drops I got, like all of the loots that I got and stuff, and they just honestly were so shit, considering it takes around about 4 minutes to do a Barrows run, sometimes 3 depending on like where the room's positioned. I was really gutted to see that we were just getting such aidsy drops, and after about an hour and a half, as I said, I decided to call it quits. I was like, you know, I cannot do this. I cannot keep getting shit drops for the next like hour, because, you know, if you watch the Road to all Barrows items, you can see how unlucky I get at this shit. But despite that, we did make ourselves about 850k, which I guess is alright. You know, I'll take that. It wasn't exactly great, but I figured we can make it a little bit better by going to Corp. Now, I do like Corp because my luck at Corp last episode was pretty damn good. We did get 2 Onyx Bolt drops, like, pretty quickly together, so I was happy to see that, and I figured, you know, we can still, even if we don't get that, we could still make a decent amount of money an hour. So yeah, Corp was really cool. I do enjoy Corp though, solo more than duo, because like you just make more money. Even though I do love going with other people, I decided not to try and recruit anyone for this as I normally do. I go solo because I can still make around about 3 mil at the minimum an hour at Corp solo, as opposed to say 2 mil an hour duo. But yeah, we ended up getting things like the regen bracelet, which was pretty cool. It's a rare. I get so many of those off Corp. I get those more than anything else. I'm certain of it. Then we got the cannonball drop pretty much straight after, which was awesome because that's worth 1 mil in total. So I lost my shit a little bit when I got that, because that was like the first big drop we got. Because prior to this we'd only made about 500k, and then the Onyx Bolt drop, and that pretty much sealed the deal for me. Another 1.5 mil added to the loot tab, which was really cool to see. That was all done within an hour, and this here was the final kill of that little hour. And it was just some Armadyl. I wasn't too fussed about it, wasn't too not fussed. It beamed. That's the thing about Corp, is you get the off trip where you literally go 10 kills without a beam. And look at this, guys. When are they fixing these glitches? I think they're funny as fuck, but oh my days, it happens all the time now, and you have to like reload your entire like game launcher to try and get it back working again. It's such a nightmare. So yeah, if anyone has any news on where I can see where there's going to be an update for NXT where it's going to stop doing that, please let me know, or if there's a fix or anything. Now to finish this off, I had the choice of going to Araxi or QBD, but I figured I'd go to QBD because it's a lot more of a, like, I know I'm going to make a decent amount of money an hour at QBD because it's QBD, you get pretty consistent drops. And to start with, I ended up getting the Onyx Bolts, which was cool. I didn't show all of the drops I got because I missed quite a few of them between, but I did want to show most of them. And a lot of them were a little bit easy. The ones I missed were actually the good ones, things like the Onyx Bolts and other stuff like that, which was really cool because they're about 200k a piece, which is a nice drop from this. So yeah, these are here are all of the loots that we got from around about an hour. It wasn't exactly the most efficient hour because to start with I was not getting fast kills at all. My first kill was 3.5 minutes, but I think it's just because I haven't been a QBD for so long, and it's one of those where I need to get in a routine with it and I'll know. We also got the Royal Frame, which was kind of cool, like a bit of a unique. I was not complaining about that. And overall we were getting some pretty good stuff. That said, we did just get the seeds there. As you can see, the seed drops are a bit of a pain because, like, I don't know why they're still in it. They're so useless. I mean, I guess on Iron Man, if you want to farm herbs, that's cool. But, like, they're so worthless. Like, no one wants those at all. So, yeah, these were all the drops. I was considering doing it like I did last time, where I put them in a big grid, and you could see them all a little bit quicker. But I kind of wanted to just show them all like this, so you know that, like, I haven't just gone and got the pictures I used last time or some shit like that. Because believe it or not, I get a lot of people accusing me of, like, fixing this series, and especially the loot tab series, so I kind of wanted some fresh content on there, and it's like actual video clips, even though they were kind of still. Anyway, enough of that shit. That was the final kill there, and I was kind of glad to be over with it because it was stressing me out a little bit. As you can see, I actually went through my entire pack yak of food. I just wasn't doing it as good as usual, but towards the end I was getting a little bit better. I was preserving my food a lot more, and that was our final drop, 200k in coins, which was cool, which is added to the coin tab, which is in the bank. So this here is all of the loot that we got from this episode. Now, as I've said, and I'm going to say in a bit, I'm going to explain why I didn't have too much time. I wanted to do a lot more bosses. I wanted to go Bandos, I wanted to go to Twin Furies, and I wanted to go to Araxi as well, but I just did not have the time. But yeah, 25.1 mil made off the first infant, and that is like the biggest growth of this series I think we've ever seen, which is really cool to see. And that was only the first part of it. I mean, of course the crest can contribute to that quite a bit, otherwise it would be like 7 mil, but still I was well happy with that. Then the next tab was worth pretty much 4 mil, and that is everything other than another 1.5 mil, which is in the bank in coins, which is from QBD and from the Barrows trip we went to. I decided to sell the runes, so I withdrew that as well, and I've decided to keep everything in my money pouch now. A lot of people said to do it separately, but I figured since buying the Nox Bow, I should probably just do it like this. If anyone's got any problems with that, let me know, or any other ideas. I still remember exactly how much was in the bank before I bought the Nox Bow, and I can replace it all and stuff. It's just, I kind of really wanted that Nox Bow. So yeah, please let me know about that. This stuff here was the stuff that didn't sell, and there was about 500k's worth of stuff that didn't sell. But here you're going to be able to see just how much we've made, and it did pretty much come out at 30 mil, as you can see there. It says 29 mil at the moment, but then as soon as that happened, the leg sold, which filled me up the 100k to make 30 mil this episode, which is really cool, and I'm really hoping we can keep that up in the next episode. Now, if there's any bosses you want to see in the next episode, please let me know down below and I will get on them as I always do. But I want to explain what's going on. I've got another 2 to 3 weeks left at university, and in that time I have got 2 coursework deadlines and an exam within that 2 weeks. It's going to be really stressful, so if I don't get the videos up in time, you know, if it's ended up being 4 or 5 days for a video, or there isn't as much progress being made, please don't be those people that go, oh, he's not playing as much, blah blah blah, because I'm not playing as much, and the only person who actually is upset about that really is me, because I don't get to play as much, the thing I want to do. But anyway, thanks for the support as always, guys. I'm going to leave this here, and I will see you guys in the next video. So after that, I was asked by so many people to go to Tormented Demons, and I've not been to Tormented Demons for so fucking long, honestly.